Hi, my name is Martin Glennon, and today I'd like to speak with you about making a positive impact on our children. A few months ago, one of my best friends, he's a teacher in Chicago, and he works for a program called Teach for America, where they place well-educated college students who are new teachers into rural areas to teach children who don't normally get the greatest education. Last year he was working teaching some 3 to 5-year-olds as a teacher there in Chicago for this program, and he was telling me about a book he read, a children's book from Iraq. The book is called The Librarian of Basra. This is an Iraqi children's book, so it's not, keep in mind that it's not quite the way that most of our stories would be told. It starts with the woman. Her name is Ali Baker, and she's the librarian there at Basra Library, and the war just started to break out in Iraq, and she decides that she's really wants to keep the book safe and is really concerned. Some of the books are over 700 years old, so she starts packing books at night without anybody knowing into her car and filling her apartment up with these books. So the whole library is just filled with books, thousands of books. So she cannot keep them all in her apartment. She finds local businesses that'll help keep the books in their areas and stuff like this. As the war gets closer and closer, she's really worried that something's going to happen to the library, and she ends up getting all the books to different areas of the town, and is protecting them with her life virtually by having herself out in the open and taking these books out of this library. And eventually the war does hit downtown in Basra, and the library catches on fire and all the books are saved. So at the end of the story, it talks about her dreaming of having a library and saving money to place books in a new library for the people of Basra. The most incredible thing about this story was that it was true, and besides that, the incredible part of the story that my friend told me about is that it made such an incredible impact on all the children in the class when he told it to them. And they every time they had books in class, they would all stack them nice and neatly, as they used to throw them and they used to step on them and just tear them. They did all kinds of things. But after they heard this story, they really realized the importance of books and history, and how you can learn so much knowledge from these books. So they started stacking the books at the end of reading books, and my friend was telling me how that was probably the most impactful thing he did for them that year, was just tell them this story, and it just really clicked with the children. So I just wanted to encourage people to tell stories like these to their children, to enable their children to understand the importance of different things, and the importance of being happy with what you have, and the importance of taking care of the things that you have. Anyways, send me a comment or a message if you have any questions. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.